to this Thomas Skip Karam Holiday Tournament. For more than 25 years, Thomas Skip Karam inspired the young athletes of Durfee High School. His competitive spirit, his insistence on nothing less than maximum effort, and his example of uncompromising work ethic, determination, and fairness have inspired us all and brought great honor and pride to our community. His teams won 659 games and lost only 151 in his career, winning 5 state championships along the way. Coach Karam is a member of the New England Basketball Hall of Fame for his amazing accomplishments as a coach. Mr. Karam couldn't be with us tonight, but let's hear a big round of applause for him. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups for the visiting Somerset Berkley Blue Raiders. Number 0, Max Finlaw. Number 11, Colby Pacheco. Number 13, Dom Taylor. Number 14, Brendan McDonald. And number 20, Jacob Lauro. The head coach for the Blue Raiders is Robert Slater, assisted by Andy Lawrence, Chris Mendes, and Ray McDonald.
All right, everyone, here we go from inside Durfee High School in Fall River, Massachusetts. We welcome you to our coverage of the 2024 Skip Karam Basketball Tournament Championship game. It's electric, all right, as the Somerset Berkley Raiders get set to take on the Durfee Hilltoppers. Thank you for joining us on Blue Raiders Studios on YouTube and Somerset Access TV. I'm Keegan Hamblin on commentary. Brian Moniz is the man running our camera. Let's meet the starting lineups for both sides. For Somerset Berkley, no changes in their 5. Max Finlaw, Colton Pacheco, Dom Taylor, Brendan McDonald, and Jacob Lauro. For the Hilltoppers, no changes either. Ben Sherry, Alvin Gaston Texera, Jameer Stevenson, Matthew Sherry, and Jaden Souza. You might recognize some of these Durfee players if you were able to catch our Somerset Berkley versus Durfee football game a few months ago. Ben Sherry, the quarterback. Matt Sherry was on that roster as well. Gaston Texera was in the mix as a receiver. Durfee is looking for their 6th ever Skip Karam tournament win. Somerset Berkley, first-time members in the tournament, looking to spoil the party here in Fall River and win their first. Somerset Berkley in their road blue uniforms today. Durfee in the home whites. A packed house inside the field house here. It's a blackout for Raider Nation. It is a whiteout for the 6-man Durfee student section. Sherry and Lauro in the tip-off. We are underway. It's Jameer Stevenson controlling it first. Here's Gaston Texera. Sherry with Pacheco defending, a battle of the 11s. Souza in the corner, and it's no good. A little bit overshot. The rebound to Dominic Taylor. Dom Taylor, the team leader for Somerset Berkley in the semifinals with 16 points to his name. Brendan McDonald running the Raider offense, right side to Taylor. Finlaw up top, down low to Pacheco. Taylor in the corner, Lauro back to Taylor. Finlaw trying to get by Stevenson, gives it away to McDonald, edge of the paint. He'll step back, he'll take it, he'll miss. Rebound is grabbed by Ben Sherry. Ben Sherry, one of many seniors on the Durfee side. Texera to Sherry, who fakes the 3. McDonald defends. Stevenson fakes it on Lauro. Sherry a 3. Overshot. Souza the offensive rebound. Matt Sherry driving in on Finlaw. Back out. Texera for 3. No. Texera gets his own rebound. And the restart. It goes down low. Little hook shot want to go from Souza. Taylor another board, his second early on. Taylor up top fakes the 3. Pacheco at the left wing for 3. No, a little bit off on the right. Gaston Texera another board. He'll push it up for the Hilltoppers. Going all the way, and foul should be on the floor. Against Somerset Berkley, it's going to be against Dominic Taylor. And it will be on the floor. Gaston Texera to inbound it down low. Inbound goes to Stevenson. Texera at the right wing side with Taylor on him. Stevenson a long 3, a little bit short. Offensive rebound for Sherry. He puts it up and in. Ben Sherry starts the scoring off for Durfee. McDonald over to Pacheco, back to McDonald. Bounce pass to the right side. Finlaw fakes the three, driving in, tough shot, no good. Jameer Stevenson pushing it up for Durfee, takes it all the way, it's blocked by Taylor. Ben Sherry, right back over to Matt Sherry, gonna try another three, off the mark, and Pacheco grabs it. Colton Pacheco pushing ahead quickly for Somerset Berkley. He'll receive it from McDonald, he'll try a three, and it's off the mark again. Rebound to Ben Sherry. 2-0, 2.5 minutes in favor of Durfee. Matthew Sherry. Pick play from Ben Sherry. Gaston Texera controls it, 17 on the shot clock. Stevenson with Finlaw defending. Texera fakes the three, will pull up and miss again, a little bit overshot. And we're gonna have a foul for a push against Ben Sherry.
Fouls on number 1. Ben Sherry's first. Team first.
Ben Sherry, Matt Sherry. Two brothers. We'll see if the chemistry carries over into this game. Here's Pacheco, and it's almost stolen. McDonald in the corner for three, well short. Offensive rebound for Taylor. The reverse, no, couldn't rim it around. Rebound to Ben Sherry. Texera to Stevenson, driving in and past Pacheco. The floater's good. 4-0 Durfee. 4:35 to go in the first. McDonald bounce pass to Taylor, a long three, off the mark, rebound Souza. Jameer Stevenson, who hit the 1,000 point mark late last year in his sophomore year. Don't see that every day. Stevenson with the switch now, McDonald defends. Gonna lead to an open Texera three. Little bit overshot, hit the top of the backboard, still stays in play. Here's Pacheco pushing it up the court. McDonald back to Pacheco, bounce pass to Finlaw, good ball movement. Taylor three, way off, an air ball. Possession back to Durfee. And it's gonna be a timeout by Somerset Berkley, they need it. 4-0 with 3:52 to go in the first quarter. We'll keep it here during the timeout. Somerset Berkley on the season is 3-0. Their wins coming against Greater New Bedford Voke, Apponequet, and Dennis Yarmouth yesterday. For the Durfee side, they've had an interesting schedule. They're 2-1. They won their semifinal game 71-61 against Hingham last night. And the two games that they've had postponed, one was due to weather, and the other one was the team that was coming here from East Boston didn't have transportation to get here. Head coaches on both sides, two longtime head coaches, Bob Slater for Somerset Berkley and Joe DeCruz for Durfee. The Skip Karam tournament is named after the former Durfee coach Thomas Karam, nicknamed Skip. Had over 600 wins, over 25 years coaching here at Durfee High, many playoff appearances. Unable to be in the building tonight, though. Out of the timeout, it's Durfee ball, and Gaston Texera will go to the right side to Matt Sherry. Nearly stolen by McDonald, and he's going to get called for the foul. Shot won't count from Stevenson. First foul on McDonald, second on the team in the quarter. Gaston Texera, the junior, will inbound it. Stevenson will direct traffic at the edge of the circle. Taylor trying to defend. Stevenson to the right side. Texera back out. Long three for Souza. He hits. Here's McDonald, the Raider offense. Got to start finding their groove soon. That one went off of the foot of Matt Sherry. Possession will stay with the Raiders. Absolutely electric crowd inside the field house tonight. You got former alumni on both sides here for the tournament. Standing student sections. A great group of youth visiting here too. Tough shot for Pacheco, wouldn't go. Ball batted around, and Taylor grabbed the board, and it looks like it's going to stay with Somerset Berkley. A foul against Gaston Texera.
Fouls on
But with the youth here and a lot of them on the right side of us, maybe this game, this tournament will inspire some of these kids to potentially try out for one of these high school teams in the future. Quick inbound to Lauro at a block by Sherry. Here comes Stevenson up the court, taking it easy. Taylor with the block. Follow-up is good by Gaston Texera. Looked like it could have been a goaltend. Here's Pacheco, quick the other way. Finlaw in the paint, had it knocked away. We get a foul. Foul is against Matthew Sherry. Matthew Sherry, a sophomore on the Durfee side. This school's going to love him for the next 2.5 years. It'll be McDonald to inbound beneath the basket. Goes up top to Lauro. McDonald back to Taylor, fakes the three, driving in, the floater, couldn't bank it in. Ball batted around, Pacheco's got it, he stepped out of bounds. Here's Matt Sherry. And he traveled. Taylor forced it. Possession right back to Somerset Berkley. This is a Raiders side, as we mentioned, went off for 81 points yesterday against Dennis Yarmouth. Coach Slater said in an interview with George Austin that it was their best defensive performance, holding the Dolphins to just 47 points. McDonald, long three, no. Lauro the board, puts it up, shot won't go, but a foul. Foul's going to be on Jaden Souza. And it'll be Jacob Lauro to go to the line. First free throw goes. And Somerset Berkley finally on the board. Jacob Lauro, younger brother Ben, might be a future player for the Somerset Berkley varsity team. Was a great middle school basketball player. Lauro goes 2 for 2 at the line. 9-2 Durfee over Somerset Berkley, 2:20 to go first quarter. This is Stevenson pushing it ahead. Sherry in the corner. Might notice on the Somerset Berkley bench, you're wondering, hey, who is that in the white polo? Helping out during this tournament, former Raider Mason Medeiros, the only senior that graduated last year, as Gaston Texera hangs and scores. Medeiros helping out with the assistants, Chris Mendes, Ray McDonald, and Andrew Lawrence. Here's Pacheco with Souza defending. Pacheco driving, kicks it out to Dom Taylor. Taylor in the paint trying to spin. Binlaw three, no, in and out. Rebound to Ben Sherry. Souza tried to get it over to the corner. It'll stay with Durfee. Intended recipient on the pass was Matt Sherry. Stevenson. Finlaw defends in the corner. Stevenson trying to find space along the baseline, unable to. Texera nearly lost it, but it falls to Sherry. Matt Sherry driving in on Pacheco. He spins, he takes it, and he missed it on the left side. A tie-up on the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, possession of Somerset Berkley. This is a Somerset Berkley side like we've seen in all 3 games this year. They are a second-half team. They will turn it up. It's just a matter of when. They're going to need it sooner rather than later. They're down 9 early on. McDonald bounce pass to Pacheco. He'll try another 3. Off the mark. Rebound to Matt Sherry. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Texera driving in on Taylor, trying to draw contact. It's blocked by Taylor. Pushes it up to Pacheco. Loose ball. He gets to it. Underhand layup won't go. No foul called. Matt Sherry with the board. Stevenson to Souza. A 3. No. Rebound Texera. He'll bring it out. He'll try another 3. In and out. Rebound McDonald. McDonald, a sense of urgency early on. Pacheco. Soft floater, no. Lauro bats it out to Finlaw. He'll try a 3. No. His shots that usually fall for Somerset Berkley not falling early on in this game. Shot clock is off. Durfee can hold for the final shot of the quarter. Here's Jameer Stevenson at the edge of the Durfee logo. Finlaw defends. 8 seconds. Stevenson with 5, 3, Texera, knocked by Taylor, and that shot is not going to count. 8 minutes of play has concluded. Durfee leads Somerset Berkley 11-2. We'll take a short break on our tape delay feeds. Our second quarter coverage comes up in just a second. Don't go anywhere. Back inside Durfee High School in Fall River, Massachusetts for our coverage of the 2024 Skip Karam Tournament Championship game. Durfee, the designated home team, this is their building. The energy here is helping them out a lot. They lead 11-2 through 8 minutes of play. A substitution coming in out of the timeout for Somerset Berkley. It's Kellen Langlois. Langlois struggled a little bit in the early going, hit a couple of three-pointers down the stretch. Stevenson gets by Finlaw, takes a 3, in and out. Laurel batted it, and it's going to stay with Durfee. Laurel thought it went off of Ben Sherry last. Referee will not give in. Gaston Texera to inbound. He'll inbound it in the backcourt. Souza to Stevenson. Matt Sherry. McDonald defends. Texera. Back to Sherry. Matt Sherry going to drive on the right side against McDonald, the edge of the paint. Left it down low. Ben Sherry, reverse, no good, and Laurel grabs it. McDonald will leave it for Finlaw, and it's stolen. Taken the other way by Matt Sherry. Taking it easy. No good, but a foul against Max Finlaw. He doesn't think so. That's his first.
Foul is on Max Finlaw, his first, team first. Shooting 2 for the Hilltoppers. Matthew Sherry.
He'll send Sherry to the line. And he connects on the first one. DeAndre Harris will check in for Durfee. He'll replace Jaden Souza, Max Finlaw, who committed that foul. A couple siblings that played at Somerset Berkley. Younger sister Addie, a part of the state championship winning field hockey team. Older brother Jack, former member of the boys basketball team here, was on varsity for 1 season. Doing good stuff now over at Bryant. This is Langlois to Finlaw. Langlois has it again. One-hand pass over to McDonald. Langlois with Stevenson defending, and another turnover. Going the other way, Gaston Texera. Gaston Texera leads everybody out there. He's got 6. The lead is 13. Lauro to number 13 and Dom Taylor. McDonald had a lane, puts it up and in. Brendan McDonald has to have a huge game. He is now 36 points away from 1,000. He wants to have it in that game against Bourne. Stevenson a 3 is an air ball. It'll roll out of bounds. But it's even more than just a potential 1,000-point game coming up on Friday for the next home game. You've got Bourne, who is a Division IV finalist on the boys' basketball side. You've got Finn Bjork, who's about to return from injury. 6'5" center for the Raiders. Here's a 3 from Taylor. That's off the mark. Langlois couldn't get the board. It's Jameer Stevenson going the other way. Stevenson, a straight-on 3. Yes, sir. 18-4. Just over 2 minutes into the second quarter. McDonald back to Taylor. Lauro, an air ball, rebound Texera. Sherry a 3. Yes, sir. Timeout, Somerset Berkley. They got to find something soon. We're going to take the timeout to 21-4. We'll be right back. right, we're out of the timeout here at Durfee High School. Hilltoppers, I guess whichever way you want to put it, surprising some, surprising none. They get a 17-point lead. Pacheco out of the timeout trying to change things up. Langlois 3, good. And this is the spark that a guy like Kellen Langlois can bring. Pacheco had a touch off of Stevenson at Somerset Berkley ball. Here we go. Let's go Raiders, the chant from Raider Nation. Again, it's a blackout theme for them tonight. Langlois in the corner, driving. Finlaw. Pacheco the floater, yes. 5 quick points. The lead is down to 12. Stevenson pushing it up, driving on Langlois, some contact, no whistle, but the basket counts. Taylor on the left wing, Pacheco up top. Right side McDonald, good ball movement again. Finlaw driving, tough layup, got it to go. Everybody's getting on the score sheet so far for Somerset Berkley. 5 players with at least a basket. This is Stevenson controlling it at the edge of the circle yet again. 20 on the shot clock with Taylor defending. Stevenson cuts in, high shot, rattles it in. Stevenson's up to 9. Finlaw again near the free throw line, driving in, trying to spin away. They're going to say a travel. Stevenson right by McDonald, might be a 2-on-1. Stevenson by Langlois, all the way to the hoop, and he scores. 11 points for the junior. McDonald to Finlaw, fakes the 3, floaters up, in and out, rebound Ben Sherry. Gaston Texera, high shot, never hit anything. Langlois pushing it ahead. Finlaw driving on Sherry, takes the contact, no good, no whistle. Pacheco, a 3, no. Rebound Sherry. Timeout will be called by Durfee. We'll take another one too. 3:18 to go second quarter. 27-11 is the score. We'll be right back. Again, if you're watching on any of our feeds, we do thank you. I'm Keegan Hamblin on commentary. Brian Monas, the man running our camera. Out of the timeout, Jameer Stevenson will take it up for Durfee. Sherry right back to Stevenson up top. Taylor defends. Matt Sherry. Bounce pass down low. McDonald got a tip. And Alex Crook able to draw the foul against Matt Sherry. Only the first team foul against Durfee. And we saw yesterday with Somerset playing against DY. DY did very good with that, not giving in on that many fouls. Dom Taylor. Bounce pass down low to Langlois. Alex Crook trying to spin. He hangs and scores. Alex Crook, the 6th Raider on the score sheet. If you're Somerset, you got to get this thing, I think, within 10. That one tapped out of bounds. It's right back to Somerset Berkley. Substitution coming in for the Hilltoppers. Lasden Lopes Pereira will check in. He'll replace Matt Sherry. Taylor to Langlois, another corner 3. No, off the mark. Rebound to Pereira. Stevenson to Texera right back up top. Texera right by Crook, up high, and we got a foul. It's going the other way. Gaston Texera got to be careful. That's a second. Pacheco finding space, bounce pass to Taylor, driving in, and he draws a foul. That foul will be against Ben Sherry, his second.
Fouls on number 1, Benjamin Sherry, his second. Team third.
Two substitutions coming in for the Hilltoppers, Harris and Cartagena. Ben Sherry, Alvin Gass, and Texera will take a seat. Second free throw rattles in for Taylor. 27-14. Here's Pereira having trouble in the backcourt, able to get it away to Stevenson. Crook will defend, close to a backcourt. Souza in the middle for Pereira, right back over. Souza 3, off the mark. Pacheco tapped it, and Alex Crook's got it. Crook leaves it for Pacheco, driving in, reverse, no, rebound Souza. Stevenson to Souza. Pereira fakes the 3 as Pacheco close right in on him. Stevenson, the screen from Souza. High floater, no, rebound Crook. And it looks like Alex Crook, I think, is going to be called for the foul. Got a nudge against DeAndre Harris, and he did.
Fouls on number 21, Alex Crook. This is his first, team second.
Laston lopes Pereira to inbound it. Bounce pass, and Pacheco with the steal. Over to Kellen Langlois, taking it easy, left side, and he couldn't hit the easy shot. Jameer Stevenson with a minute to go. Here's Pereira. Tough shot up, in and out. Ball batted around. Alex Crook tried to tap it. Pereira takes over. Shot from the foul line hits. McDonald over to Pacheco. He'll try a 3. No, hit the back iron. McDonald on the offensive rebound. Shot clock is off. They can hold for the last shot. McDonald, the Euro step in and out. That ball is grabbed by Cartagena. 8 seconds to go. Stevenson up ahead. The shot is waved off. The foul's on the floor. No basket. And they're going to change it on the scoreboard. The foul's going to be on Alex Crook. Some trouble down low. McDonald takes over. 3 seconds to go. Here's Pacheco, and he is called. There's going to be a foul. He'll go to the line just as the second quarter ends. Now, wait a minute. Let's see. Some the fans up here don't like that one. But you could clearly see it. The whistle went before the horn went off. The foul is going to be against Vlad Pereira. This is Pacheco at the line with 2 shots. Makes the first. Got to get any points you can. Second at the line for Colton Pacheco. It's not going to fall. We've reached halftime here at Durfee High School. 29-15 the score. Durfee over Somerset Berkley. We'll take another break, and our second half coverage will come up in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're just about ready to start the second half inside Durfee High School in Fall River, Massachusetts for our coverage of the 2024 Skip Karam Basketball Tournament Championship game. 29-15, as you can see, some more fans coming in right in front, is the score in favor of Durfee over Somerset Berkley. If you're joining us on any of our feeds, we do thank you. I'm Keegan Hamblett with Brian Moniz running our camera. Let's take a look at some of our point totals in that first half. Jameer Stevenson led everybody with 11 for the Hilltoppers. Gaston Texera had 6. Ben Sherry had 5. Somerset Berkley, nobody had more than 3. Kellen Langlois, Colton Pacheco were the 2 Raiders with 3 points. Great school here, and I do want to shout out the nice lady in front of us who got some concessions for me. They do really good with the concessions here at Durfee High School. Second half underway. Once again, the Raiders in blue, the Hilltoppers in white. This is Brenda McDonald. Bounce pass to Pacheco, a 3. Off the mark on the left side, and we're going to have a foul down low. Looks like it's against Gaston Texera, and if it is, that's going to be his 3rd.
Falls on number 3, Alvin Texera, his 3rd, team's first.
Max Finlaw to inbound it. Tried to find Taylor, taken away. Jameer Stevenson taking it easy to the rack. Pacheco to McDonald on the left side. McDonald with Gaston Texera defending. Over to Pacheco. Pacheco receives it again. Puts the floater up well short. Airballed the floater in the paint. Hear the airball chant from the Durfee 6th man student section. Texera had it stripped away, taken over by Loro. That's Finlaw to Pacheco with the hang and score. Pacheco now up to 5. Souza will get it away to Stevenson. Stevenson, easy drive, nice hang, no good but a foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Looks like Max Finlaw on the foul.
Falls on 0, Max Finlaw, his 2nd, team first. Shooting 2 for Durfee, Josh Stevenson.
One for 2 at the line for Stevenson, and an offensive rebound for Texera. Stevenson trying to kick it back out, he does. Open man down low at Sherry. Finlaw hit the underhand part of the rim. Pacheco has it. He hangs, couldn't score that time. Rebound Sherry. Stevenson over to the corner. Gaston Texera, the drive and another basket. The lead is now 19. Taylor. Loro up top to Pacheco. Left side, McDonald a 3. A little bit short. Taylor going up top. Very strong. And he puts it in. Stevenson will pull up for 2. No shooters roll. A tie up. Taylor's got it. And they're going to say a foul against Ben Sherry. That is his 3rd. It was very close to a jump ball. Might have been a big decision. If it was a jump ball, possession arrows towards Durfee. Pacheco to take it up with 5.5 to go in the 3rd. Pacheco to Taylor, fakes the 3, driving in. It's out of bounds, Durfee ball. Very uncharacteristic tonight of Somerset Berkley with only 19 points in the first 19 minutes. And there's a travel called against Stevenson. Possession right back to the Raiders. McDonald will inbound to Colton Pacheco. Tom Taylor, Max Finlaw nearly lost it. Pacheco will pick it up. Trying to drive on Souza. They'll bring it back out. Taylor, the step. No basket. There was a foul on the floor. And that's against Ben Sherry. That is his fourth. They might have to sub him out.
Fourth, team third.
Now we got a discussion. They're going to change it to Matt Sherry.
Matthew Sherry is third.
Always tough to tell. You got a 1 and a 1-1. And here's the 1-1 for Somerset Berkley and Pacheco. Finlaw on the left side. Good layup. Lead is back to 15. Souza to Stevenson. Kicks it out to Sherry. By Lauro. The hang. Couldn't hit the layup. Durfee bench wanted a foul. They're not going to get it. McDonald pulls up in the paint. Yes, sir. McDonald now up to 4. Matt Sherry. Texera to Stevenson. Some contact. Shot won't go, but a foul. It's against Jacob Lauro.
Jacob Lauro is first, team second.
They'll send Jameer Stevenson to the line.
Josh Stevens.
That's the first one to go. Alex Kirk will check back in for Somerset Berkley, replacing Colton Pacheco. Two for two. Stevenson now at 16, 38-23. McDonald pulls up at the free throw line, in and out. Rebound Souza. Taylor grabs it right back, and he puts it up and in. Letting them play, that's how we do it here in a championship game. Gaston Texera, Matt Sherry now. They'll bring it back out. Gaston Texera has to reset. Open Ben Sherry in the corner. A little bit overshot. Here's McDonald. Got to be careful. Swiffering on the side. It's out of bounds. Somerset Berkley ball. Inbound will go to Alex Crook. Taylor over to Finlaw. Taylor fakes it. Will take it. In and out again. Looked like he hit the front part of the rim that time. Taylor doing a good job defensively. Matt Sherry right back up top. Ben Sherry in the corner for Souza. Stevenson a 3. Rebound offensively, and a foul's called. And Stevenson went down hard after the fact. No additional whistles going to be called. Alex Crook will be called for the foul. That's his third. Ben Sherry, who has 7 so far tonight, will go to the line for 2. Swishes the first one. As tradition, the 6-man student section, when their home team is at the free throw line, they'll hold up a fist. For the Raider Nation student section, they do the twinkle fingers with both arms. Here's McDonald with 3 to go in the third. will take the three. No good. Rebound, Sherry. Stevenson over to Souza. Try to go up top of Lauro. McDonald with the board. McDonald pushing it ahead. Has Finlaw. Takes it all the way to the rack. The lead is now down to 12. Jaden Souza. At the Durfee logo, Gaston Texera. Stevenson will kick it out. Sherry, three. No good. Ball batted around, taken over by Brenda McDonald. Looking up the court. Here's Finlaw. Right side. Shot not going to go, but a foul. Oh, he wanted that potential three-point play. And Finlaw will go to the line to shoot two. The foul is on Matt Sherry. That is his fourth. And we're going to have a sub coming in after the first shot as a result of that. Finlaw can't hit the first. Subbing in will be DeAndre Harris, the senior forward. Finlaw able to bank in the second one. 2 minutes to go in the third. Oh, McDonald nearly got the steal. Harris able to keep it in play. Stevenson with Crook defending. Taylor going to help out. Ben Sherry right back to Stevenson. Gaston Texera down low. DeAndre Harris. Crook will take it over midcourt. Kellen Langlois about to check back in. McDonald to Lauro. Lauro to Crook. Crook, nice step. Lauro driving in. Had the ball taken away. Stevenson goes up on McDonald. Taylor. McDonald a three. Off the mark, rebound Stevenson, and a foul on Dom Taylor. That's a frustration foul. His second, team's fourth. The subs coming in, Langlois and Pacheco. They'll replace Lauro and Crook. Late sub coming in too, it's Lazen Lopes Pereira. And they're going to have to wait until the next whistle. As it was a little late, I thought it was. So Pereira still right back at the scores table. Gaston Texera will stay in for the moment. Harris will leave it for Stevenson. Harris couldn't hit the easy shot. Ball will be taken by Jaden Souza. DeAndre Harris. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harris ended up airballing the shot. McDonald, a nice spin. No foul, says the referee. Finlaw in the corner, driving in. Nice reverse from Max Finlaw. Ball is stripped. Taylor takes over. Finlaw will hang and score again. 4 quick points. And that's how the third quarter is going to end. Last 20 seconds, 4 quick points for Finlaw and the Raiders. Have this thing within 11. We're 8 minutes away from crowning a champion. Who's it going to be? We'll take another short break and we'll be right back. Eight minutes to go in this championship game between Durfee and Somerset Berkley. Durfee is 8 minutes away from clinching their 6th ever Karam tournament win. Somerset Berkley is looking for their first. They've got 8 minutes to climb out of an 11-point hole. At one point, they were trailing by 19. Inbound to Stevenson. Gaston Texera with it, cross court. Jaden Souza to Ben Sherry. Sherry. Now Texera. Little hang, little short. Rebound McDonald. Brendan McDonald pushing it ahead. The Euro step, no good. Rebound Souza. Texera by Langlois. What a move and what a score. Here's Pacheco. Taylor fakes it. Goes right by Stevenson. Hard to the rack. Taylor now up to 7. Jacob Lohr about to check back in, and a foul is called against Max Finlaw, his third. Would have been a pick and score. Here comes Loro in for Langlois. Finlaw smiling at the 6-man student section. Durfee came into today's game at 2-1. Somerset Berkley at 3-0. Offensive foul, it's going the other way. And the foul is against Ben Sherry. Both the Sherry brothers now at 4 fouls. Here's Pacheco to McDonald. Finlaw trying to set a screen against Stevenson. Able to do so, McDonald to the left. Will take it in the paint. Rattles it in. McDonald up to 8. It's a 9-point game. Nice take to the basket. It wouldn't go. Rebound McDonald. Able to control it. Pacheco on the right side. Finlaw fakes it, trying to go by Harris. Dom Taylor for 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Pacheco couldn't get it. Souza 3. Yes, sir. Here's McDonald with Texera defending. McDonald dribbling through. Ball batted by Stevenson. It'll stay with the Raiders with 21 on the shot clock. Inbound to Colton Pacheco. Max Finlaw with the floater, well short. Ball batted, taken by McDonald. Brendan McDonald on the drive, pulls it out, and he hits the 2. He's up to 10, now 28 away from 1,000. Ten-point game, 5.5 to go, folks. Stevenson, and a foul's going to be called against Dom Taylor. It'll be his 3rd.
Fouls on number 13. Dom Taylor, his 3rd. Team 7.
Dom Taylor with 7 points on the night. It'll be the senior DeAndre Harris with the inbound. And another foul on Dom Taylor. Quickly his 4th. Tried to do a bit too much with an attempted steal against Stevenson.
13, Dom Taylor. His 4th, team 3rd.
This is the last time this year that Somerset, Berkley, and Durfee will meet. It's the only time, too. Usually meet twice a year. Somerset Berkley invited to the tournament this year as Stevenson gets it to go. Eliminates the 2 games. Taylor trying to go by Harris. He hangs, and he couldn't hit the basket, but there's a foul. Foul's going to be on against DeAndre Harris. His first, team's 2nd. And Dom Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2. Overshot the first one. One more at the line for the junior. Goes 1 for 2 at the line. Stevenson will bring it out. Finlaw will defend, a screen from Ben Sherry. Texera driving in. Laura with the tough contest, helped out with the miss. Here's Pacheco going right at Stevenson. No foul was called as Pacheco attempted a wild shot. Got an arm in there, and Finlaw is tripped up. That's going to be a foul against DeAndre Harris.
Fouls on number 4, his second, DeAndre Harris, team third.
The inbound will go to Pacheco. He'll give it right back to Brendan McDonald. McDonald between the legs. Finlaw 3. Yes, sir! Timeout on the floor. 8-point game. 4:29 to go. We'll keep it here during the timeout.
Timeout, Somerset Berkley, their third.
This is the 11th Skip Karam basketball tournament that has been held here at Durfee High School. Durfee's won it 5 times. And former members of the tournament has also won it 5 times. This would be Durfee's 3rd tournament win in the last 4 editions. Next game for Somerset Berkley, home against Bourne. That's the big one, Friday, January 3rd at 6:30. We expect to have John and Carter Sylvia on the call for that one. Still anybody's game. As we've seen so many times throughout this Karam tournament, the games come down to the wire. Both games last year between Somerset Berkley and Durfee came down to the wire. There's a 3-point win by Somerset Berkley on opening night. And the game at Somerset Berkley, where Dom Taylor exploded for 4 threes in that 4th quarter, and Finn Bjork had the posterizing dunk. Here we go in an 8-point game, 4.5 to go. Here's Stevenson controlling the ball. Max Finlaw will defend as he crosses midcourt. Stevenson trying to get by Loro, takes it hard, no good. Sherry on the board. Finlaw got in there with the arm. We've got a foul. It's against Max Finlaw. That is his 4th. Now Durfee is in the bonus the rest of the way. Matt Sherry will check back in. He'll replace DeAndre Harris. Inbound will go to Stevenson. Stevenson just going to use some clock. Ben Sherry with the screen. Finlaw didn't want any part of it. Tries it a second time. Texera 3. No. Rebound Loro. Taylor will go to Finlaw. Here's Pacheco, who is the Sweet 16 hero. Taylor in the corner for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Texera. Stevenson. Ben Sherry trying to set another screen. Gaston Texera. Stevenson with 7. Gonna drive by Finlaw and score. He's at 22. Pacheco in the corner. One hand pass out. Finlaw with the hang, couldn't get it to go. There was some contact. Pacheco gets it back. The reverse, no good but a foul. The foul is going to be against Jaden Souza, his 2nd. Now both teams on the bonus the rest of the way. Pacheco to shoot 2.
For Somerset Berkley, Colton Pacheco.
It's the first one. He had 5 Raiders yesterday, scored double digits. They've only got 2 right now. In and out on the second one. Lauro couldn't grab it. Souza did. Taylor got to be careful. He's at 4 fouls and a timeout by Durfee. With 2:30 to go in the game, we'll take a 2. We'll be right back. All right, out of the timeout, it's going to be Durfee ball. They'll have 21 seconds to work with on the shot clock. As we mentioned, both teams in the bonus. Both the Sherry brothers for Durfee, Dom Taylor, Max Finlaw, all have 4 fouls. Alex Crook will check in out of the timeout for the Raiders. This is very interesting. You've got a strong 3-point shooter in Kellen Langlois that you can bring off the bench. And here we go. The inbound's going to go to Stevenson in the backcourt. Souza going right by Taylor. Sherry in the corner. No, rebound Finlaw. That was Ben Sherry who took the shot. McDonald a 3, short, rebound up, and Ben Sherry controls it. Final 2 to go. And it's a 10-second violation as Durfee never crossed midcourt. So it'll be Somerset Berkley ball. This is not a friendly environment to play in for any road team. It's technically a neutral site game, but it's being played right at Durfee's own gymnasium. Finlaw with Stevenson defending. Goes to Crook in the paint, bounce pass trying to find Taylor, loose ball. And it looked like Gaston Texera was out of bounds, and he was. If it was a jump ball, the possession arrow is still with the Raiders. That one goes up top. Dom Taylor tried to bank it in, gets his own miss, and he puts it through. Stevenson, the backcourt double team. Gaston Texera with the ball. And a timeout's going to be called by Durfee with 1.5 to go.
Timeout, Durfee, their third.
We'll keep it here during the timeout in a 7-point game. I'll recap the scoring so far. Jameer Stevenson with 22 for Durfee. Gaston Texera with 10. Ben Sherry with 8, the 3 leaders. Max Finlaw leads Somerset Berkley with 12. And Dom Taylor and Brendan McDonald each have 10. Two teams that have seen a lot of great finishes. And we're going to have another good one tonight, potentially. Some of the Raiders fans now starting to head for the exits down low, but we've still got a long way to go. Matt Sherry to inbound. He'll go to Stevenson. It'll be Crook to defend, and there's the foul. And Durfee is in the bonus, so Stevenson will go to the line.
Team fifth. Shooting 2 for the Hilltoppers, Josh Stevenson.
This is the new rule that started at the beginning of last season. Used to be college on the men's side rules, 7 for the 1-and-1, 10 for the double bonus through the halves. Now we go by the quarters. First free throw is good for Stevenson. 2 for 2. Lead is back up to 9 with 1:27 to go. Here comes McDonald, pushing it ahead quickly. He'll stop and he scores. And we're going to have a timeout called by Somerset Berkley after that basket. Only 10 seconds, have elapsed since that last Durfee timeout. We'll take a stoppage on our tape delay feeds and we'll be right back. All right, we're just about ready to get out of the timeout. 1:20 to go in this Karam championship game. The referee is going over something with the Somerset Berkley side. I think they're saying don't do any intentional fouls. It's going to be Durfee ball on the Raider baseline for an inbound. Matthew Sherry to inbound it. He'll go to his right. Sherry will get on the back end of it yet again. And there is the foul. We'll see who they call it on. It's on McDonald. That's his second. It'll send Matthew Sherry to the line, who's 2 for 2 at the line tonight. First free throw is pure. Can only imagine what that underclassman is going through at that line right now. Only 1 for 2 at the line. And the clock is running. I don't know what McDonald was waiting for. He goes to Dom Taylor. And it's batted out of bounds by Texera. He'll stay with the Raiders. Just not a heads-up play from Brendan McDonald. Should know as soon as it hits the rim, that's when that clock starts. And now we're going to have a discussion with the officials. They might end up putting more time back on the clock. They do. They're going to put 3 seconds back on the clock. Inbound to Pacheco. He spins and he scores. A steal. Here's Pacheco again. Here we go. 4-point game. Under a minute to go. Souza gets it over midcourt and another steal by Alex Cook. He turned it over. We had a timeout called by Durfee in the mix of that with 48.6 to go. Woo, what a game. Crook tried to get it to Taylor. He wasn't looking. McDonald is furious on the Raider bench.
A final reminder to please stick around after the conclusion of this game for a presentation of the tournament MVP and tournament championship trophies.
Now this will be interesting how it plays out now. Do you make them work the clock a little bit? Do you wind it down, hope for a miss with about 15, 20 seconds to go in a 4-point game? If you make the second one, if you're Durfee, or if Somerset Berkley gets a rebound off a miss, this can't be any worse than a 2-possession game. Interesting choice here for Coach Slater and his team. It's going to be Matthew Sherry to inbound the ball. A Somerset team that trailed by 19 in the third quarter. Sherry going to go to Texera. Texera has a lane. He'll score right over Pacheco. The clock is running. Pacheco over to Crook. McDonald a straight on three. He hits. 3-point game. Another timeout. We'll be taken on the floor with 35.9 to go. There's no quit in this Raiders team. One of the clutchest teams in the southeast Massachusetts area, dating back to last year. And now you're at a point where I think if you're Coach Slater, you got to defend in the backcourt, hope for a steal. You can maybe play it on the front court for a couple of seconds. Then you have to commit that foul, and you can bet everybody on the left side of us is going to be screaming, hoping for a miss. It's been 2 years now since the last Hilltopper win against Somerset Berkley. Looks like it's going to be Matthew Sherry to inbound it yet again. They'll go to Texera. There's the foul for McDonald. Well, you picked the right guy to make the foul. Because if it was Finlaw, Taylor, or Crook, they would have been done. That's McDonald's third. And here we go, the left side of us. They're going to be on their feet in about 5 or 10 seconds. He's short on the first one. Kellen Langlois, the strong three-point shooter, will check in for Alex Crook. Second one for Gaston Texera. He misses it. Langlois with the board. 3-point game. 31 seconds to go. Here's Taylor. Driving in. He'll score a 1-point game. Clock is running. And McDonald will commit the foul and send Gaston Texera right back to the line.
Shooting two for the Hilltoppers, Alvin Texera.
Rattles it in. Clutch shot from Texera. That one misses. Rebound is touched off last off the Raiders. It's Durfee ball. Wow. Taylor had a clean look at the rebound. They forced the miss. Here's the Durfee inbound. Where are they going to go? Sherry, blocked by Langlois. Finlaw has the ball. 16 seconds. McDonald pushing it ahead. The hang, no good. No foul. Stevenson. Taylor will commit the foul. He's done. That's his fifth.
Fouls on number 13.
Taylor will finish his night with 12. What a performance from the junior. And Laurel's going to have to check back in.
returning champion Jacob Ball for Somerset Berkley.
Jameer Stevenson hits the first. If Durfee holds on, he's most likely going to be the tournament MVP on the boys' side. 25 in the championship game. Make it 26. And now you got to go quick. 8 seconds. Here's Finlaw pushing it ahead. Finlaw lost it. It is going to be a jump ball, possession of Somerset Berkley, 3.9 on the clock. Now this is interesting. Let's see how you draw it up. You got to draw a foul. Here's McDonald, a long range three, it's blocked. That's going to be it. The Durfee Toppers have won the Karam tournament.
Basic round conclusion of the game for the presentation of the tournament MVP and tournament championship trophy.
Well, the handshake line will go on. The Durfee Hilltoppers have won their 6th Karam Holiday Tournament, their 3rd in the last 4 seasons. And now everything will shift. Going over to Friday night against Bourne, the potential Finn Bjork return, the potential 1,000-point mark for Brendan McDonald. He'll need 23 on Friday night. And also probably your toughest opponent to play in the South Coast Conference this year, maybe aside from Old Rochester. But we will let the Durfee faithful have their moment, raise the trophy, presentation of the MVP award. We'll keep it here for that, so our audience in Fall River will be able to look back at that. Here comes the presentation.
Everybody coming out, I want to thank Dennis Yarmouth High School, Hingham High School, and especially Somerset Berkley. Great game, outstanding game, congratulations. Good luck the rest of the year. Congratulations to Durfee High School. Tournament MVP, John Stevenson.
And you heard it, no surprise, Jameer Stevenson, tournament MVP. 26-point performance in the championship.
And the Thomas Skip Karam Tournament Trophy, Durfee High School, congratulations.
Fall River's going to be celebrating big tonight. Their boys and girls teams both defeated Somerset Berkley. They get a duo celebration to boot. That is going to do it for our coverage. We'll see you on Friday night against Bourne for our next game. Brian Moniz, as always, good job on camera. I'm Keegan Hamblett signing off, wishing you the best. Be good. Have a good night.